Well, some of the songs I write tend to emerge not from a thought that I've had, but just from playing a bit of music, and then suddenly a word will come out or a feeling will come out from the song, and you start sort of creating an idea around these words. And for me, a picture emerges, and it's always a bit like a film. And this song kind of started the same way. It's like a movie where I imagined a group of Indians in America being displaced. In fact, it could be native people, otherwise known over there as First Nation, and also in Canada. Native people being dispossessed, their lands being stolen by imperialism, just aggression, and they are determined to get their land back by laying low and waiting for the right moment to strike back, possibly not with force, but with the economic reasons. And this is called Oh My Brave Hearts. Oh my brave hearts, we must leave this land tomorrow. We can't live here anymore. And in the quiet hours, we talk before the dawn. And the old hearts, they are calling from the shadows, telling us we must not go. But we cannot fight the power of the gun to take away our lands. They take it from our sons. Swear it on my hand. We will return to run here like the wolf and see the hunters move. Watch our river flow. It's not gone forever. Oh my bold hearts, we will go down to the city. We will live by city light, and in the darkest hour keep this fire alive. We will grow strong, we will bring our wealth together, never showing what we have. And when the time has come, we'll reach out for the gun, taking back our land. We take it for our sons. Swear it on my hand. We will return to run here like the wolf and see the hunters move. Watch our river flow. We will return to touch the open sky and see the eagle fly. Feel the morning rain. It's not gone forever. Oh, ooh, ooh. Oh, we're gonna come back. We're gonna come back. We're gonna come back. We're gonna just leave this town tomorrow. We can't live here anymore. In the quiet hours we talk before the dawn. They are calling from the shadows, telling us we must not go, for we cannot fight the power of the gun. We will return. We will return. We will return. We will return to run here like the wolf. We will see the hunters move. We will watch our river flow. We will return. We will return. goes my heart again, lost in the dark again. One touch, a crowded room, the whisper of her name. How could a simple kiss turn me upside down like this? There goes my heart again, I'm losing it over you. So many people said, don't lose your heart again. But look, what could I do when lightning strikes this way? She took me by surprise with that something special in her eyes. There goes my heart again, I'm losing it over you. I've done my time in the prison of love, and just when they let me out, I'm back inside again. Clap your hands. How could a simple kiss turn me upside down like this? There goes my heart again, I'm losing it over you. I've done my time in the prison of love, and just when they let me out, I'm back inside again. So throw away the key, this is where I want to be. And there's no need to escape, 'cause she's in here with me. If this is doing time, well my friends, I'm doing fine. There goes my heart again, I'm losing it over you. There goes my heart again, I'm losing it over you. There goes my heart again, I'm losing it over you. There goes my heart again, I'm losing it over you. Hi again. I'm going to sing now a song from my album Into the Light, and I've done many tours all over the world, but what I had in mind writing this song was being in somewhere in the UK like Bournemouth or Brighton or Eastbourne, which are places where tourists go in the summer, but being there in November, December, January, freezing cold, and it often seems these places are virtually deserted. The bed and breakfast places, closed signs on them, hotels are closed, restaurants. Maybe there was one ice cream parlor with a guy staring out glumly, hoping for somebody to come by and buy an ice cream. And that's what I had in my mind writing this one. And there's a line, you know that feeling when sometimes you think you see somebody you know in the street and you rush up to them and say, hello, oh, terribly sorry, I thought you were somebody else. Anyway, this song is called Fatal Hesitation. The cafes are all deserted, the streets are wet again. There's nothing quite like an out-of-seasons in a holiday town in the rain. When the tourists go and the cold winds blow and my girl is on a plane. Oh, I'm never gonna love another the way that I have loved you. It's taken me a little time to discover it, now I know it's true. But fatal hesitation made me miss the show. Oh, Romeo is standing in the rain, and I know that I have let her slip away. Ooh, fatal hesitation. Fatal hesitation. saw you again this morning, walking down the beach. And though you are 1,000 miles away, you were only just out of reach. And when I got up close and I saw her face, I knew it couldn't be so. No, Romeo is standing in the rain. Oh yes, I know I have let her slip away. Ooh, fatal hesitation. Fatal hesitation. Oh, I'm gonna get on my boat, sail away. When I got up close and I saw her face, I knew it couldn't be so. No, Romeo is standing in the rain. Yes, I know I have let her slip away. Ooh, fatal hesitation. Fatal hesitation. Gonna read a little Shakespeare, get it out of my head. It doesn't matter anymore. Gonna miss it just a little bit, just a little bit. See you tomorrow. Oh Lord, I'm tired. It's time to go to bed. Way after midnight, and the wine's gone to my head. Lying here upon the shore, just listening to the waves, and it's been a perfect day. Packed up a picnic and set off for the sea, taking all the back roads where no one else would be. Me and you and Paul and Sue, how we laughed the time away, and we had a perfect day. I brought along my old guitar, lying there beneath the stars. We sang all the Beatles songs we knew. Lord, you should have heard those harmonies when we did know a man, and let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. I love if we should break up, should we ever part, and you're searching for some memory to help your aching heart. Forget about the hurtful things that lovers often say, and remember this perfect day. Then people started coming around the fire, and I was strumming out that old guitar, trying to think of something everybody knew. And then you said, though it's far away, a Christmas song would really make my day. And everybody sang, so sing along, whichever language you know this one in. To do is sing my songs for you. Then it's been a perfect day. Yes, it's been a perfect day. Have a perfect day yourself. I've been missing you more than words can say. I've got the roses, I've got the wine. With a little luck she will be here on time. This is the place we used to go. Romantic music and the lights down low. And as you stand there amazed at the door, and you're wondering what all this is for, it's just a simple thing from me to you, lady that I adore. 'Cause there's something that you should know. It's that I've been missing you more than words can say. And that I've been thinking about it every day. And the time we had, just dancing nice and slow. And I said, now I've found you, I'm never letting go. There is no reason to the things that we do. You can break a heart with just a word or two, and take a lifetime to apologize when the one you love's in front of your eyes. And I will fall to my knees like a fool if it's the only way of getting through. You see, if I think you are beautiful, someone else is gonna feel it too. So there's only one thing to do, tell you that I've been missing you more than words can say. And that I've been thinking about it every day. Well, tonight's our night for dancing nice and slow, because now I've found you, I'm never letting go. No, now I've found you, I'll never let go. 1, 2, go! Yes. Ooh, la, 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 ooh, la, 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 missing you. I've been missing you. Yes, missing you. I've been missing you all over the world. Stay safe, stay well, be strong, soon it will be all at an end. Stay safe, be well, be strong, 'cause I've been missing you. Ooh, la, 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 ooh, la, 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 missing you. Say, la, 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 ooh, la, 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 ooh, la, 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 missing you. Ooh, la, 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 ooh, la, 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 da, 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 da. Missing you. Well, in the past, I have written songs that create a story, and I often wondered what happened next. For example, I did a sequel to the song Borderline, and I'm curious to know what happened to the couple in that particular story, and I wrote Say Goodbye to It All. I've often thought of writing a sequel to Spanish Train. Haven't got round to that yet. Bit of a monster. I've also written after Lady in Red. I was curious to know what happened to that couple as they danced the night away, so I wrote 5 Past Dreams. So what I'm going to do now is one song today and one tomorrow, and I invite you to join me in a movie of the mind in this particular story, which is set for me in the south of England on a hot summer's day in 1913, the year before the outbreak of the First World War. A young couple who grew up in the same village, they probably went to the same school, attended the same church, are now teenagers and they're falling in love. And they're out in the fields now and they're kissing and hugging. And later in the year, they decide to get married. The following year, the outbreak of war, all the soldiers, all the young men of the area are basically told, join up. But it's felt like a bit of fun, you know. And the generals all said, oh, it'll be finished by Christmas. So imagine the scene at the railway station. There's brass bands playing to say goodbye to the soldiers who are all leaning out of the windows, waving their hats, waving goodbye. And amongst the crowd, tears pouring down her face, is the young man's wife. And as she waves goodbye, the train pulls out of the station. For the very first time, she feels the baby kicking inside her. This is called Love of the Heart Divine. And he laid her down in a field of corn, and the sun was on his back. Up above there was a clear blue sky. She held him by the hand. She had known him since they both were young. He'd been always in her life. And the first time that he had kissed her lips, she knew it deep inside that this was love of a different world, love of the life, love of the ancient ones, love of the heart divine. Through the long hot days and the summer nights, he was always by her side. Just a boy and a girl in an innocent world before the Flanders tide. When the autumn leaves had turned to gold, she would have a wedding day, and the people sang like an angel choir, and everybody said that this was love of a different world, love of the life, love of the ancient ones, love of the heart divine. Then the winter came and the winds of war were blowing with the snow, and he looked so fine in his uniform, she knew that he must go. When the soldiers left on the morning train, she was waving him goodbye, and as the tears rolled down for the very first time, the baby kicked inside, and this was love of a different world, love of the life, love of the ancient ones, love of the heart divine. Different world, love of the life, love of the ancient ones, love of the heart divine. The train has left the station, and the soldiers are all waving their hats out of the windows, and they're heading towards the hell that is the First World War. For 3 years, our young soldier fights like a hero in the trenches until one day a shell bursts directly beside him, throws him up in the air, and he lands in a shell hole, mortally wounded. As he looks up at the sky, the blood is flowing out of his body. Suddenly, at his side, appears a small, blonde-haired boy who says to him, "Daddy, please don't die." The young soldier crawls out of the trench and back to his own lines, and there he's patched up, severely wounded, and finally he's sent back to England. The next part is also like a film. I want you to imagine the same railway station, except it's November, deserted, leaves are blowing down the platform. The train pulls up and one door opens, and out steps the young soldier with the aid of a stick, wearing a long greatcoat and carrying a bag over his shoulder. He looks down the platform, and there at the far end is his wife, and this little blonde-haired boy rushes up to him, jumps in his arms and says, "My daddy has come home." It's called One Life, One Love. Long years would be lost and over since the morning train, and the words that he called out to her, "I'll be back again. We will all be home for Christmas, boys." It's what the general said, but little did they know the winds of war would change the world instead. Oh, in this one life, there is one love, through the ages to be with us evermore. He played his part, a hero on the battlefield, till a shell burst right beside and brought him to his knees. As the blood just flowed away, he turned his face up to the sky, and a little boy was there beside him saying, "Daddy, please don't die." Oh, in this one life, there is one love, through the ages to be with us evermore. No one knew how he made it through, but soon was on the way, with the wounded back to England. And from the early train he stepped down, and in the distance saw his wife and a little boy, who came up running to his arms and said, "My daddy has come home." Oh, in this one life, there is one love, through the ages to be with us evermore. Love of a different world. I've been extremely fortunate in my career to have travelled the world several times, visited or performed into more than 70 or 80 countries. And it's always struck me as weird when you're in a different time zone, like, for example, Australia or New Zealand, the west coast of America, or indeed Vancouver in Canada, where when you're getting up in the morning, the ones that you love and you're thinking about far away back home are ending their day or indeed going to bed, and the same thing the opposite way around. When you're going to bed at night, they're halfway through their day. So this is for all those people who are really feeling the effects of time and distance apart, because no matter where we are in the world, we all share the same moon the same sun. I cannot sleep tonight. I have you on my mind. Even the wind is calling your name. And though you are far away, I feel that you are near, whispering words from over the sea. And if you wake in your night, remember that I will be here. And like the same sun is rising on the valley with the dawn, I will walk with your shadow and keep you warm. And like the same moon shining through my window here tonight, I will watch in your darkness, bring you safely to the morning light. Where there is love like this, forever, for all time, I will be there wherever you are. And where there are hearts that live together in one soul, nothing on earth will keep us apart. And if you're crying inside, remember that I will be here. And like the same sun is rising on the valley with the dawn, I will walk with your shadow and keep you warm. And like the same moon shining through my window here tonight, I will watch in your darkness and bring you safely to the morning light. Oh, I love you. And if you're crying inside, remember that I will be here. And like the same sun is rising on the valley with the dawn, I will walk with your shadow and keep you warm. And like the same moon shining through my window here tonight, I will watch in your darkness and bring you safely to the morning light. Sing, sing, sing. Oh, you will be forever in my world. Sing, sing. Oh, I love you, I love you, I love you. You will be forever in my
Today's film takes us to the exterior of a beautiful old cathedral, somewhere like Salisbury or Winchester or Burgh. Leaves are falling, it's autumn, there's a little snow on the ground. As a couple go inside, there are candles burning, and far away they can hear a choir singing. She looks up at the plaques on the walls of the people who've passed on many years before, hundreds of years before, and the statues of the lords and ladies lying in stone. She turns to her love and says, "Why are we here? What is the purpose? I want someone beside me forever, someone to love me forever." And his reply is, "It's me. and I'm ready to go. The autumn leaves are falling on these old cathedral walls. There were candles in the darkness, singing in the choir, and reading out the names of all the ones who've gone before. Well, I could tell that you were thinking about the meaning of it all. And you said to me, who will open up my eyes to the wonder and the glory and the stars in the sky? And you said to me, on this road I'm traveling on, I need someone beside me forever. Who? And I said, it's me, and I'm ready to go, ready to show that I'll never let you down. And I want you to know that this power will grow every day, every beat of my heart, forever, forever. We went down to the river and we found a small cafe. They say that over in the corner sat the writer Ernest Hemingway, and here he made his story of the lovers in the war, and through it all they stayed together till the rain had to fall. And you said to me, who will be the one apart, who will teach me with conviction all the ways of the heart? And you said to me, on this journey of my life, I need someone to love me forever. Who? And I said, it's me, and I'm ready to go, ready to show that I'll never let you down. And I want you to know that this power will grow every day, every beat of my heart. I love you, I love you. It's me, and I'll never let you down. And I want you to know that this power will grow every day, every beat of my heart. I love you, I love you, forever. It's me.
Well, my song today is based on a film I saw some time ago called Fahrenheit 451, which is the temperature that paper ignites and goes into flame. And it's based on a book by the science fiction writer Ray Bradbury. And it tells of a future world where books are banned and burnt because the government at the time thinks they spread sedition and bad thoughts. And instead, in the homes of people, it's wall-to-wall television, trying to lull them into a complete soporific state of acceptance and giving in to the state and its power. However, and this is the exciting part of this particular idea, certain people head off to the woods where books are not being burnt, but they have memorized entire books for future generations. For example, one man could be, that's Romeo and Juliet. Another guy could be He's War and Peace. That lady could be another completely memorized book. And in these days, in particular, because the song is called Sight and Touch, ever since we were born, touch and human hugging and contact is so essential. And so many people right now, particularly those who are living alone, are not getting that. And it's such an urgent feeling to be able to hug somebody. So this song is called Sight, as I said, Sight and Touch. My girl wakes in a bed of night, dressed in silver and dressed in white. She says she's having the strangest dreams of another time and century. Now she speaks of a far-off place, a woman and a man are in a deep embrace. Don't they know it's against the law? Well, it must have been before the war, long before it was. Real love and devotion with sight and touch, real love and emotion with sight and touch, real love and devotion in such a modern world. She hears voices in her mind, talking of another world lost in time, before they took away the words that told us all our history. How we used to be, words of real love and devotion, sight and touch, sweet love and emotion, sight and touch, real love and devotion in such a modern world. Now we live in a 2x4, never going outside through the door. They're watching us on the video line, but we sit and wait until the night. And in the night we have sweet love and devotion with sight and touch, real love and emotion with sight and touch, sweet love and devotion in such a modern world. Ooh, we're never gonna be lonely with sight and touch. You're never gonna be lonely with sight and touch. You're never gonna be lonely in such a modern world.
Hello again. I hope you're all doing okay in these very difficult and trying times. And I'm sure there are quite a few people who are unable to get home. Airlines have shut down, borders have been closed, and it must be really tough for you. So if that is you, this song is for you wherever you are in the world. It's called It's Such a Long Way Home. Sitting by the window of this broken down hotel, trying to write a letter just to show you that I'm well. But I've been watching all the people as they cross the marketplace, and though there really is no reason, I've been looking for your face. It's such a long way home, it's such a long way home, it's such a long way. Standing by the aeroplane, she held me in her arms, and then she whispered, "Oh dear Lord, don't let it come to any harm." And as we turned to fly away,
I saw her standing on her own. It seemed her hand was waving not goodbye, but please come home. Such a long way. Home, it's such a long way. Home, it's such a long way. So many people have to travel away from the ones that they love and they need. But I want to tell you that all your life you can depend on me. Far away a saxophone lingers on a tune, and it's the kind of song that someone wrote for lovers on a moon. And as the band begins to play it, with a shock I realize that it's a song we sang together. It nearly makes me cry. It's such a long way. Home, it's such a long way. Home, it's such a long way. Such a long way home.
Well, back in the mid-1980s, my family moved into an old house in a little seaside village called Dorky, which is just south of Dublin. And the house itself had been built in the mid-1800s and had obviously been home to several generations of families. And the previous owner had left some old photographs in the attic, and one of them caught my attention in particular because it showed a group of people playing tennis on the lawn of the house, and they were standing there with their rackets, and there was two little girls in a pram who subsequently became the old ladies who lived in the house for the rest of their days. And it made me start thinking about the passage of time and how important it is to use time. This is much requested by you, and it's called Shine On. And for me, the important verse is the fourth one, but leaving a garden here for our children. I was looking at a photograph taken in a garden long before the war. And out on the lawn, there were old men and dogs and little children, all of them gone forever. There were people by the waterside, standing in the same place where I am today. Nothing has changed, but you know that time is moving like a river. It can only be love forever. The sun, live for every moment. Before the moment's gone, we shine on, you and me tonight, way across the universe, burning like a fire in the night. There are those who can never cross the space between a father and a son. When they are young, we must say all the words that should be spoken before they are lost forever. And I was looking at a photograph taken from a window way above the world. We've got to learn. We must leave here a garden for our children. When we are gone forever. Ooh, 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 ooh.
the moment's gone. We shine on, you and me tonight. Way across the universe, burning like a fire in the night. Ooh, leave here a garden for the children. Leave here a new world. Ooh, shine on. Hi, welcome back. Now, today's song is one I want you to sing along with, and because you need to do the chorus, okay? I'll do the first chorus, and then it's all up to you. Ready? Oh, my heart is spinning like a wheel. Only she can see the way that I feel. Eyes are holding right across the room. High explosion coming out of the blue. Well, here we go again, living in a world that others cannot share. Yeah, here we go again. We are moving from a spark to a flame. I am high on emotion, high again. Your time. Your love will find the way. Hey! Oh, my heart is burning like a fire. Closer now, she is breathing desire. Take my hand, give it all your light. Take command, I am your rhythm tonight. Well, here we go again, living in a world that others cannot share. Yeah, here we go again. We are moving from a spark to a flame. Sing louder! I am. Your love will find the way. Hey! High on the motion, high again, high, high, high on the motion, high, high, high again, again. Bye.